Okay, so this is a hypothetical case study. So Steam came to me and asked me to redesign their logo to make it look more modern. As you can see, this is the old one here. What I want to try and do with it is modernize it. Obviously the current logo is iconic and recognizable, so it leans more towards the sort of mechanical utility territory rather than a modern gaming platform brand. So the goal was to move Steam from an older mechanical feeling into something more connected, modern and platform led with a sense of community. So the symbol needed to feel like a hub, a gateway or a central gaming system. So to start work on this logo, what I did was come up with a prompt to generate all these different icons and symbols that relate to the actual keywords that I came up with. And those being Nexus, which is a hub, and community and gaming. I've generated a load of images, load of icons on 2 or 3 different artboards. So on the first draft of my logo, I landed on this square, which is obviously a 3D square, interconnected. And I've got this S here, which is subtly embedded into the logo mark itself. And it reads in 2 directions, so you can read S this way and S this way. So this was my first attempt at just drafting out these different fonts around the square, trying a few different fonts really. I came up with this font here, so the A is quite small in relation to the other letters. So what I did was actually go in and build a grid system out. Actually, I went into the A and I split this down the middle, reflected it and just extended it out. So to make sure there's equal kerning between the letters, I've created these blocks. And if we move them up, we can see we've got equal spacing between the letters here. So the design principles, obviously we've got a clean geometric isometric construction here. It's balanced, engineered and scalable. So as I said previously, to come up with this, I've generated the ideation artboard 2 or 3 times to explore different directions. And I picked one strong concept with the best geometry and brand potential, took it into Illustrator, upscaled it, rebuilt it and vectorized it into a usable asset. So AI helped with the direction basically, but the final execution happened with using Illustrator. So as for the color direction, I moved away from the original Steam Blue, so it feels like a real rebrand, not a variation. And I thought the best route was the white on top of the deep purple background, which feels cleaner and more premium and more distinct. So the actual redesign is about changing the perception, not just the aesthetics, from a tool you use to a system you enter, more aligned with the current generation of gaming brands. So this redesign was about changing perception, not just aesthetics, turning the logo from a tool you use into a system you enter. And the aim was to get it more aligned with the current generation of gaming brands. As you can see here, we're sitting alongside Xbox and PlayStation now with the big hitters. So tell me what you think about this rebrand in the comments. Did I hit the brief? Does it feel like a logo that could sit alongside the major gaming brands? What could be improved?